Hi, I'm Maria. I'm here at Balboa in Zurich with On. I have created a mobility flow for pretty much everyone out there, whether you're an athlete or a runner, whatever it is that you do. The reason that I personally like mobility is that it helps me connect quite a bit to my body. It also helps me to find places that might feel stuck or I cannot really feel them so good. So I'm really using that flow almost every day, whether it's morning or at night, just so I can get quickly into my body, warm up and get things going. So let's start today. Let's come into our all fours. So we're gonna stand on our hands and knees. I want you to make sure that your shoulders are right above your wrist and your hips are right above the knees. All I want you to do is just rock a little bit forward and back. Try to transfer a little bit of weight between your fingertips and your wrist. And if all that is coming along, go ahead and just turn your fingertips out to the side. And now make the movement from one side to the other. So left and right. Again, just try to work a little bit on the weight that you place onto your wrist and onto your shoulders. And then you're gonna again slowly make your way back to the center and just flip your hands as much as you can towards your knees. And if you're halfway there, that's totally fine. And now I'm gonna go back into that rocking motion forward and back. Starting to loosen up a little bit the wrist joint, the shoulders. And then you're gonna go ahead and pause, flip your hands all the way forward, and we're gonna get into our cat-cow. So with your next breath, lift your hips, take your head up. And as you exhale, press the floor away and around your spine, tucking the chin and your tailbone. Couple more times. Try to move your whole spine, and especially that area around your mid-back that usually gets stuck. Couple more rounds. Last one here. And then you're gonna go ahead and pause, finding your neutral spine. We're gonna get right away into our hips. So for that to work, I want you to keep your elbows locked. We're only gonna move our right leg. So you're gonna start to disassociate the rest of your body and really try to move from your hip. So I'm gonna have my hands both on the floor. Spine is gonna be pretty long. I'm gonna bring my right knee towards my chest, and as I press the floor away, I'm gonna slowly bring my right knee out into external rotation. Now I'm gonna start leading with my right ankle as I slowly bring the knee behind me. Notice that I'm not moving my spine at all. So here I am into a hip extension. I'm gonna tap my knee to the floor, and then I'm gonna reverse it. So I'm gonna bring my knee back, abduct the leg, slowly externally rotate it, and then bring it all the way back to the center. So notice if you were start moving the rest of the body, keep it locked. We have 2 more repetitions here. So same thing, knee towards your chest, nothing moves. Right knee out to the side, externally rotating the hip, slowly abduct the leg as you hip extension, tap the floor, go backwards, out to the side. Good. Keep on breathing. One more. Slowly again. Abduction with external rotation. Adducting the leg with hip extension. Tap the knee. Bring it back. Nice. Go as high as you can. Try to max out your rotation here. And then slowly back down to the floor. Take a moment. Take a cow. Take a cat, round. And then you're gonna find again your center, and then you're gonna go ahead and bring the right leg, so the same leg out to the side. Make sure that you're really pressing down through the side of the foot. And I'm gonna bring my left arm alongside my ear. So the same work that we did for the hip, now we're gonna go for the shoulder. So you're gonna bring that left arm alongside the ear. Try to reach it as high as you can without any rotation through the chest. And then begin to slowly rotate the arm behind you. Nice, I'm internally rotating through my shoulder as my hand finds my hip. Then I'm going for a nice shoulder extension, bringing it all the way forward and down. And you don't have to match what I'm doing, just try to match my tempo. Lift it up, breathing in, internally rotating the shoulder as you slowly try to bring it far, far behind you. until it finds your hip. Going back, max out extension, slowly externally rotating it, bringing it all the way forward. Last one, we're almost there. Keep on breathing, keep that right hand solid on the floor, try not to bend the elbow. Last time, reach it back, forward and down. Again, you're staying as you are. Cat-cow again. Let it open up. And then let's go for a rotation. So I'm keeping again my right hand down to the floor. I'm gonna take my left arm up to the sky, and then I'm gonna bring it underneath me. So allow that left ear and left shoulder to find the floor. Maybe now you even pop on the right fingertips. And then try to move your right shoulder back. So if you feel comfortable being here without any weight on the neck, stay. Otherwise, you might even just reach the arm up and over the ear. And try to press the floor away, turning a little bit the chest. And with every part of the mobility work, you need to keep on breathing, right? You don't want to stop breathing or make your breaths really short. So allowing your bodies to be into that space. Just one more. And then place again your right hand to the floor. Press yourselves back up. Extend that left arm up to the sky and place it back down to the floor. So we're gonna reset, bringing that right knee back where it was. Let's go over for that left hip. So you're gonna go ahead, lock your elbows, spine long, lift that left knee towards your chest. Go out to the side, try not to lean your hips away from you as you slowly rotate all the way back. Tap the knee to the floor. Lift it far behind you. Try not to collapse, so try not to arch here. Knee out to the side as you slowly bring it back to the center. 2 more rounds here. Knee to chest, externally rotation. Nice. Abduct the leg with hip extension. Tap knee to the floor. Bring it far behind you. Try to max out that, especially if you feel that you have tight hip flexors. Out to the side, and then one more time. Last one, stay with me. Bring it closer to your chest. Go out to the side, keep your neck long, keep your face soft, even though it should feel like quite a bit of work to do that. Last time, bring it back behind you. Feel a little bit also the glute working for you here. And then slowly back to the center. For a moment, reset. Open up a little bit your spines. And then same thing, I'm gonna take my left leg now out to the side, setting my foot down to the floor. My left hand is gonna stay down, and I'm going to go for a shoulder car. Right arm alongside your ear. Same thing, if you're feeling that, oh no, my arm got tired, just take a moment, right? You can always just take rest. Right arm alongside the ear. And then slowly, as you reach the arm far behind you, rotating the shoulder, bringing the hand alongside your hip. Shoulder extension here, and then I'm slowly gonna externally rotate it all the way forward and down. I have 2 more. Reach it up. Good tension throughout the rest of your body. Remember, we're trying to move only the shoulder, nothing else. Bringing it forward. Last one. Shoulder flexion. I'm reaching it back behind me, so I'm internally rotating the shoulder until it finds my hip. Reach back and all the way forward. Nice. Cat-cow again, one more time. On that position, feel the difference, especially into your hips as you're doing that. And then find again your center. Let's open up. So reach your right arm up to the sky. And then you're gonna sneak it underneath you. So right shoulder, your face is gonna find the floor. And then same thing here, popping on your left fingertips. And now you actually have a good visual. I'm not letting my shoulder drop. I'm actually moving my shoulder blade back. So I have a good rotation into my spine. And again, if you did it on the other side, go ahead and extend left arm up and bring it over your head. So take your time here again to bring your awareness back into your breath. Really turning your chest towards your left leg. No weight into the neck. And then slowly bring yourselves back again to the center. One more time, we extend the right arm up. And then slowly place it back down to the floor, bringing that left knee back to the center. And then just take a moment, sit back, moving your weight away from your hands. You might even have to shake them out. And then we're gonna make our way into our very first down dog of the day. So you're gonna place your hands back down to the floor. I want you to lean back as you're tucking the toes and then press the floor away. So start finding a little bit more power into your fingertips as you slowly lift your hips back, making your way into your down dog. So it could be that your down dog doesn't look like this. So soften through the knees and then allow your two sitting bones to lift up towards the sky. While on the same time, instead of trying to lift your heels up, think that you want to move your heels down towards the floor. So we're gonna make our way forward onto our planks, breathing in. And then as you exhale, press it back, down dog. And again, as you're doing through that transition, allow the knees to bend. 2 more times, inhaling forward to your plank, gazing forward, chest long. And as you exhale, move it back, down dog. Last time here, inhaling forward to your plank. And let's move a little bit through stability. So try to maintain your plank. You're gonna keep both of your hands down to the floor. Go ahead and roll both of your feet over to the left. And just stay for a moment here, pressing the floor away, back center, and then move heels over to your right. So notice that I'm not sagging. I'm really trying to push the floor away. Back center, down dog. Stretch for a moment the shoulders. Maybe you start feeling a little bit better into the sides of the body. And then again, moving it back to your plank. Find that long line, heels over to your left. And let's play around to reach your right arm up. And then just stay. If for anyone that feels challenging, you might just drop the knee to the floor. Otherwise, stay with me here. And then again, place right hand down to the floor, heels point up, and then heels over to your right side. And again, try to reach left arm up. Stay here. And then hand down. And then one more time, down dog. Maybe you start attempting on making your knees straight. And then last variation, forward to your plank. Pause at the center, rolling over heels to your left. Come back, right arm goes up. Now if you feel really strong here, maybe, just maybe, lift your right leg up. Set it back down, right hand down, take a breath. Over to your right side, left arm goes up. Again, try not to let that shoulder drop, push it up. And then left leg up. Keep a smile, back center, take an inhale, and then down dog, press back. And let's all try to make the knees straight. Again, the work is sitting bones going up and then heels rooting down while I'm doing quite a bit of work with my arms to press the floor away. Taking another breath here. Exhale all the way. Reach your right leg up. Step it all the way forward to meet your hands. And if it doesn't come, help it here. And then allow your left knee to drop. And here we are for a moment off our hands. And just take your hands on top of your right knee and just let your hips to come forward. And then just move back, lean your hips back, right knee straight. Again, you might be upright, you might have your right knee quite a bit bent, that's fine. All we're trying to do is really create circulation around our joints. Just moving forward and back. If there is especially a part of your body that feels really stuck, this is where you need to work more. Sometimes we tend to avoid things that we don't like or that they don't always feel good. And ideally, these are the ones that we have to work more. One more breath. Nice. And then just make your way back forward. Plant your hands. We're gonna transition slowly, so you're gonna lift that left knee off the floor. Press the floor away with both hands, and then step it back, down dog. Changing sides, left leg is gonna lift. Step it all the way forward to meet your hands, or just help it. Lower right knee down to the floor, and then same thing, placing the hands on top of your left knee, and just let hips come forward, hands on the floor, lean your hips back. And just take a breath. Remember, you don't need to rush, especially if you know you need more of a hamstring work. Just stay here more. You can always time it depending on your needs. Let's take one more here. And then slowly release. Again, finding that low lunge position, bringing that back knee off the floor, and then step it back, down dog. And then from your down dog, just walk your hands back, taking a moment into your forward fold at the very back side. And then you're gonna slowly come back up, and we're gonna make our way into a squat. So I'm gonna lower my hips all the way down towards the floor. Now, if your heels are off the floor, feel free to just bring something underneath. Otherwise, if your heels are all the way flat down, just stay here with me. All right, it's always a good stretch. We're gonna work on a little bit more on the hips before we finish for today. So the work will be, I'm gonna drop my knee down to the floor, and notice that I pivot into my toes. And then I'm gonna lift my hips and push tailbone down and hip forward. So I get that really good stretch into my hip flexor. I'm gonna sink back, lift my knee, take a moment into my squat, and then again, over to the other side, lift all the way. Try to really tuck my tailbone in order to get a good stretch. Arms out in front. If you need your hands to transition, use them. Otherwise, coming again, back center, and then over to the other side. So let's do that a couple of times. Lean forward, pick it up, and then slowly push forward. Let's do this 2 more. Side, lift up. One more on each side, stay with me. Good. Now as we're coming into the last variation, stay here for a moment, tuck the tail, reach your arm up, and then just lean a little bit to the side. And that should really feel good. Remember, the more that you get to engage the glute to push your hips forward, the more the whole side is gonna stretch. And then again, release, back center, and over to the other side. Lift it up, tuck your tail, arm up, and then lean it over to the side. Come back to center, and then slowly again, bring yourself into your squat. Nice, and see if it feels a little bit more comfortable to be here. Go ahead and take a few more seconds here, and then just notice if you actually feel a little bit better now into your squat. And then just go ahead and place your hands down to the floor, lower your knees, and just take a moment to sit back. And that was for your mobility flow. Remember, you can do this pretty much everywhere. You can also add it on the other workouts that you have seen through On. So stay connected to On for more workouts, for more content. Remember, anything that you do for your body needs to feel good. You don't need to push beyond your limits. Just simply move and stay healthy. Enjoy.